Hi, I'm Joe.
I'm Shannon.
I'm Bart.
I'm Gio, and you're watching
AskTheFeels.
And today we have a question from Booty.
Booty.
Is it okay to watch porn even if you're in a relationship? Because my boyfriend has been watching porn to help him masturbate, but I feel like he doesn't need to because we are both very sexually active in our relationship. So I just want to know what you guys think.
He doesn't need to. I think that's the key word, is she doesn't understand what goes through his head, so she's thinking, why do you need this when you could get the real thing with me? And then I see a lot of relationships like going this way where like the girl gets jealous or just feels
competitive.
Yeah, but then it's because they don't understand the male mind when it comes to sex, and they don't have an emotional connection with the porn that they're watching. They're not, it has nothing to do with you and how, if you're good enough or if you're not good enough or whatever. It's just purely entertainment. They're looking at it as if like it's a car collection or like an action movie or something totally separate from his romantic love and sexual experience with you. So I don't think she should feel that way, but I feel like a lot of women have a hard time understanding how guys experience porn and how they feel that it's like getting in the way of the relationship or anything like that.
I think when you start becoming that addiction to it, where you only get hard, you only orgasm through watching porn, and that happens to a lot of people, that's where the problem comes into play. But if it is just a pastime, like, people still enjoy self-pleasuring even though they have a sexual partner, and women especially. But a lot of women don't use porn, they might just do it themselves or just think of something cool, whereas in guys need that. The guys are very visual, so they still need that stimulation. And I think any relationship period, you should continue to masturbate whether or not you have 1 or 50 partners. Like, it's self-care. So to take that away from somebody and like however his routine is to getting there to do that for himself, I mean, I think you're looking at it as if it's competitive, where it's completely separate. But at the same time, if it becomes like chronic and you notice he doesn't come with you, he only comes when he's watching porn, or after you guys have sex, he gets up when he thinks you're sleeping, creeps into the bedroom beside you and starts jacking off, then you got a real problem on your hands.
You bring up a good point, because I did watch this documentary about how porn messes with the guy's sexual experience, because he's so used to conditioning himself with coming and watching porn that he gets more pleasure out of that, and he associates sex with that than he does with the real thing. That's when it becomes a problem, when he's getting more pleasure from jacking off and watching porn than actually the physical intimacy that he's having with his significant other. And that's when you got to cut it off and be like, okay, you have a problem, we got to figure out what, how to deal with this. But other than that, if it's just like once in a while he's jacking off watching porn, it's just like he's going to the movies by himself.
Yeah.
I think what's cool is he's actually even open enough to her so that she knows. So for him, it's not even him doing anything taboo or him trying to hide it. He's letting her know that I still jack off. I think, to me, that's a sign of a healthy relationship, where he's able to be open and keep her in the know of what he's doing when she's not around.
So then would you say majority of males then, I guess, have this pattern where like they have their girlfriend or their significant other that they have like sex with or whatever, but then they have their hobby, which is like watching porn and then masturbating to that? Because then I think what she's kind of looking at it too is the fact that maybe all the other guys that she knows get in a relationship and then all that stops. So then she's probably like feeling like she's kind of singled out a bit, where it's like, wait a minute, but all my other friends, boyfriends or whatever, they're sexually active and they don't need to watch porn. Why does my boyfriend have to do this?
I think all guys, biologically, they're non-monogamous. So whether that's expressed through going to the strip club, or expressed like outside of the relationship, they go to the strip club, or just going to the beach to get eye candy, or jacking off, or whatever, it's gonna be expressed in some way, shape, or form. And one of them is just them jacking off to pornos, looking at other girls.
It's kind of like this. You know how a lot of girls express that, I fucking hate dick pics except the one that I love. I hear that all the time. But for guys, they don't have to have an emotional connection with the body part.
To love that vag.
Yep.
Whatever it is, oh, that's a nice pussy, that's a nice ass, that's some nice legs, that's some nice titties, and they don't even have to know the person behind, who owns those body parts.
But you don't even gotta see the face.
That's just how we're wired.
They don't see the face.
Yeah, they don't.
And it's in there.
Yeah, that's just how guys are wired. And guys don't have to have an emotional connection with the person they're gonna have sex with. So I guess that's the fucked up part where I feel like girls just can't understand that. So when guys are doing that, they get really offended and take it personal, which you shouldn't, because it has nothing to do with you. He loves you. You know, he doesn't want to cheat on you. It doesn't. And if he does, it's probably completely physical. It's almost like he's going out there and smoking a cigarette behind your back or something like that. Don't take it personal. Hello, mother people! I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I surely did. And if you guys want to ask a question to the Ask the Feels, then you just have to go to AskTheFeels.com and let us know what the hell you feel. But for more videos just like this, click right here. That's right.
It just sounds like you're sticking bones, like you're super skinny.
Yeah, because I have that problem. My pubic bone always sticks out a lot.
No, your downstairs bone, right?
Okay, my downstairs bone.
What is she talking about? Like
This,
it's sticking out down here?
This part right here.
It's this right here.
Yeah.
Oh, so how does it stick out? It curves out?
I don't know, it sticks out.
Honestly,
Yeah,
she said the girl said that it's not that extreme, and you already answered your own question. If it's